Billboard has published its World Albums chart for the week ending on July 8. ATEEZ's new mini-album The WORLD EP.2, OUTLAW spent its second consecutive week at number 1 on the World Albums chart, in addition to spending a second week in the top 10 of the Billboard 200, making ATEEZ only the fourth male K-pop artist in history to chart an album in the top 10 for 2 weeks. Stray Kids' latest album, 5 Star, held onto its spot at number 2 in its fourth consecutive week on the World Albums chart, and it also became the group's first album to spend 4 weeks in the top 25 of the Billboard 200. Additionally, Stray Kids' previous mini-album MAXIDENT stayed strong at number 15 in its 35th non-consecutive week on the World Albums chart. Meanwhile, ENHYPEN's latest mini-album Dark Blood similarly maintained its position at number 3 in its 5th consecutive week on the World Albums chart. SSERAFIM's first full-length album Unforgiven climbed back up to number 5 in its 9th consecutive week on the chart, while also becoming their first album to spend 8 weeks on the Billboard 200. 17's latest mini-album FML held steady at number 6, and it also became the group's first album to spend 9 weeks on the Billboard 200. Twice's Ready to Be climbed back up to number 7 in its 16th week on the World Albums chart, in addition to becoming the group's first album to chart for 11 weeks on the Billboard 200. TXT's The Name Chapter, Temptation also climbed back up to number 8 in its 22nd consecutive week on the World Albums chart, extending its own record as the longest charting album of 2023. BTS's Jimin's solo debut album Face remained number 10 in its 14th week on the chart, while G-Idol's latest mini-album I Feel maintained its position at number 11 in its 6th week. Finally, BTS's anthology album Proof rose to number 12 in its 55th consecutive week on the chart, and BTS Suga's solo album D-Day followed at number 13 in its 10th week. Congratulations to all of the artists.